Okay, we are live. Slight delay. I've just been finding out that I'm to blame for Daniel nearly burning down half of Pennsylvania. But
Long deferred.
digress. And all my fault. All my fault. How is everybody? There's only two people in chat at the moment. Probably Daniel and Joker lurking. I don't know. If you're in chat, say hello. I wasn't very early posting tonight's link, unfortunately. But hey ho. Oh, you're here, Halakar. Good man. Good man. Good man. And Joker, there is you lurking. Yes. Yes. We, of course, streamed on Wednesday. We had a different stream to usual on Wednesday. Played a bit of Paranoia, didn't we, Dan? Played some Paranoia.
It was a blast.
I said to Joker before we joined in, I think we've discovered Dan's perfect game.
Yeah.
Hello, Andy. Yeah, I think we've discovered your ideal game. You'll get through characters at a ridiculous rate, but that's the idea. So yeah, we'll definitely play some more Paranoia on the channel. I don't know if I'll live stream many more games, but I will definitely play some more in the Discord because that went really well. I thought we once it got going, once it picked up steam, once everybody got the hang of the fact that you're not meant to be successful. The whole adventure, the whole game is meant to screw around with you. You're meant to dig yourselves into deeper holes, deeper and deeper and deeper holes as the adventure goes on, through no fault of your own. You just can't win. Like, for example, the exchange where you were in trouble for aiding and abetting a yellow fugitive, but when you denied doing what he said, you're in trouble for refusing an order from a superior. You couldn't win. You couldn't win. Hello,
I'd walk into the living room. My wife and daughter were watching some TV series, and I would just start talking about the game, and they both were like, "We're trying to watch the show." I'm like, "No, you got to hear what happened about the deck board and the fireball in the group." And they're like, "Just shut up and go back to the den." I'm like, "No, it was really cool."
and the stealth train that wasn't, but the train that turned up that wasn't a stealth train.
Well, that and like when I got control of the group and I told who was it that lost their spot?
Andy initially.
Yeah, and the train wasn't there, but I still said, "Oh, go do it."
That's what you have to basically do, is you have to fake it, because they will keep badgering you to do it, saying it is there, you've lost it, your fault. And if you keep saying you've lost, saying it's not there too many times, you'll just get executed for being a traitor.
Yeah, that's what I told him. Like, you go do it. Then he gets
every time Andy said, "But it's not there. But it's not there." He was getting a treason point at it.
So, it was fun. I loved it. Yeah.
Hello, Brian. Hello, Brian. So yeah, we'll play some more. We'll play some more. I might play a slightly longer scenario, which will go over a couple of sessions, so you can really get into the intrigue and the shenanigans. A slightly more traditional one where you get equipment you have to test and all that sort of stuff.
Do you want me to hang on to that character or just throw it away?
Oh, no. I mean, you can if you want, but it's up to you. You'll start on Clone 4.
Well, I didn't know. Whatever's easier for you. So.
Yeah, it's completely up to you. It's complete, but you have basically revealed your mutant power and everything to everybody. So that's the thing. So I don't know. It's one of those things. It's completely up to you whether you play the same characters in another game or not.
Well, I saved them just in case. So
yeah, okay. Of course, I've got the PDFs on my computer of the characters. So right. So Joker, what you been up to?
Not a lot, really.
You're not burning
Why
down
do-
half your state?
No.
Apart from a little bit of improv, apart from that, not really much.
So yeah, so it's certainly not as interesting as Daniel's Friday, where he's almost burnt down half of Pennsylvania. But apparently, I'm to blame for that because he got distracted and wanted to see when the stream was on. Glorious, glorious.
I gotta have my priorities, and apparently it's not watching my fire.
Yeah. Nice. You got the PDF for Castle Zagging. Let us know how good it is. Joker, Brian's asking, hello, Puddy Tat. Joker's asking you, Joker, Brian's asking you about WrestleMania.
I have not watched that yet. I need to see when that's on Netflix.
I think it's.
I know it's this weekend or something.
I think it's Saturday and Sunday, or Sunday and Monday.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I saw an ad. I don't watch it anymore, but I saw an ad for it. But I think it's Saturday and Sunday.
Oh yeah, I'll be watching it. I keep forgetting it's on Netflix because I've gone through years not being able to watch it, so I'll watch AEW instead. But yeah,
Strikes me that is a pampered cat.
Very much so. Yes, he's not spoiled at all.
No, no.
He gets ice cream and pudding, and sometimes a little bit of spaghetti. Yeah.
And cat food.
Yeah, he's very. Yeah, I don't spoil him.
No, no, no. All right. We are continuing with some Deathtrap Dungeon. We are. How many times have we died on this stream? Is it 3 deaths we're on now? Pretty sure we are.
yeah,
sure
3 technically, not 4. Yeah,
yeah. Because we keep just restarting from the position, just chalking up another death to see how far we get. Many
don't
deaths,
spoil
yes.
the dog either. He does not eat hamburgers or ham sandwiches.
Yes, a golden retriever and a German Shepherd in your house. I am betting those pair eat more than the rest of you put together.
Well, no. Right now, all I have is Wes because I had to put Tilly down.
But I said Brian's got.
Yeah.
Brian's got a golden retriever and a German Shepherd.
Yeah. Well, what's Wes? He's Rottweiler and Great Dane.
He's a big lad. We've seen him. Yeah,
He goes through. Yeah. Like today, Deb goes, we got to get dog food. I'm like, again, we just got it 2 weeks ago. We buy like 20-pound bags.
He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
I blew out my back last week, and I asked Deb, I said, hey, can you like check out my back, see if there's this got a place or whatever. And he's her dog. Like Wes is my cat. Church is my cat. Wes is her dog. It's just the way it. Yeah. Not that we claimed them; they claimed us.
Yes.
So she's working on my back, and he literally ran into the bedroom, jumped on the bed, and laid over top of me. Even though I'm the one who disciplines him and bitches him out, he was still protecting me.
Oh,
he's a good dog.
Yes. Yes.
Right. Yep.
Right. If you remember, Mercurius, the marvelous Mercurius, with his ear trumpets. There is his Ear trumpets of lightning conducting +5. Allow you to cast. They allow you to cast chain lightning once charged up by a lightning bolt that strikes them. But thank you, Mercurius. Thank you as always. Right, with Daniel's face blocked out for a minute or two while we
I'm sure
all
everybody likes that. So don't worry.
well, we all praise the mighty Mercurius. Last time we were faced down by a demon, you chose to rub your magic ring.
Woohoo!
And see what that would do. You rub your magic ring and wish for the mirror demon to be transported back to its own world, never to return. Still advancing towards you, it starts to shimmer and fade away. Then it vanishes completely, and you're able to continue your quest north. Well, perfect. Perfect. In front of you are 2 flights of stone steps separated by a banister of rat skulls. You may climb either the left-hand flight of steps or the right-hand flight. Look at that.
I'm saying left.
So, do we go up the left side or the right side? Get voting.
Let's be a lefty and go left.
Hello, Nosorian. 1, 2, 3, 4 more left. Yeah, okay. Right. We haven't got a lot of people in chat yet. There's only 7 in chat. So the fact that there's 4 left in chat and two on my stream and only 1 vote for right, and that's from Mercurius, then it looks like Mercurius has been outvoted. And we thus will go left. Left, of course, is west when facing north, which is going west is popular on this channel. 176. Hello, Daniel. Fancy seeing you here. 176. Treading carefully, you slowly make your way up the steps. You soon reach the top without mishap. Continue along the new tunnel and turn to 277. The tunnel takes a sharp turn right, and then 100 meters ahead comes to a junction. Looking left, you see 2 bodies lying on the floor. You decide to go and investigate. Turn to 338. The bodies are those of 2 orc guards. At least one of your rivals in the Trial of Champions must still be ahead of you. A quick search of the bodies produces nothing apart from a necklace of teeth hanging around the neck of one of the orcs. Do we put the necklace on, or do we just set off north without the necklace?
Necklace.
Take the necklace. Definitely.
We've got 2 votes here for necklace. Alakar says wear it. Andy says go north.
Oh, by the way, yes, I did do something else. Last night I went to see Chicago.
The play, not the band, as we made out.
Yes.
Yes. Necklace of teeth, how cringe. Yeah.
Now we just need to make one of yours.
Was it cringe back in 1983 when this was written? Was it 83? Was it 84? Has it always been cringe? 84. Right, I want 5 votes for necklace and 2 for north. Yeah, I think I don't think there was a concept of cringe back then. Yeah. To be honest, I don't know. I'd have been 12 when this book was published. I was probably a very cringe. Oh, well, I was a very cringeworthy child with a big mouth and a relentless yap, 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 annoying approach to everybody. That's what I was like. So we are wearing the necklace. Yeah. Well, no, this book was written in Britain, so 83, Falklands vet. Did they bring back Argentinian teeth? Nah, don't know. No change. No, you absolutely no change at all. I haven't changed at all. I have grown a little. I have put on weight. I have lost hair. I have gained facial hair, and my voice has gone down several octaves. So that's basically all that's changed.
The one doctor today. I'm laying in the one waiting area. He walks in. He goes, "You're pretty tall." I'm like, "I'm not really." He goes, "No, you're tall." He goes, "You're a whole lot of this," and he moves his hands to explain, like I'm tall. But he's like, "You're none of this," meaning my width.
Yeah, you are the human beanpole.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Don't go to an athletics meeting, Daniel.
Well,
They'll either mistake you. They'll either mistake you for a javelin or a pole vault.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, they could use me as a javelin, but not as a pole vault because I'd break.
They'd use me as a shot put.
Or a shield.
or the deadlift.
Okay. Where are we? Well, the necklace itself turned to 123. The necklace is an amulet of strength. Add a skill point and a stamina point and continue on your way. Oh, we're back up to 12 skill. Oh, yes. Yeah, we had a friend at school who was going out with a girl with, really big tooth braces. Really chunky ones. We called her the mincer.
Oh my god. Anyhow, I remembered the joke from the other day. What's the difference between a prostitute and an onion?
Yes. Is this the one that's going to get my channel taken
off? Cut up a prostitute.
Yes.
I got more, but I'll leave them alone because we're kind of
yes.
Yeah.
Black and Decker Pecker Wrecker.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Thank God somebody else said it. Yep. Thank you. You saved me.
The tunnel soon ends at a junction. Standing there alone and wondering which way to go is one of your rivals. It's one of the barbarians. You call out to him, but at first he does not answer. He merely stares at you coldly, his hands firmly gripping his axe. You walk up to him and ask which way he's heading. He grunts his reply, saying that he's going west, and you may go with him if you wish. Do we head west with the barbarian, or do we decline his offer and head east alone?
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Looks like a member of an 80s hair metal band, doesn't he? Ah.
I fell.
Now, double decker pecker checker sounds more interesting than black and decker pecker wrecker.
Yeah, but do you know what the Black and Decker Pecker Wrecker is? It's a black hooker with braces.
Oh, 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 oh,
Why I didn't want to say it, but I guess I have to.
oh.
Okay, I know you're not monetized, but you just got to monetize if you were monetized.
Yeah. Yes, you're wrong. I would never say my hair was lovely, but I had rather long hair in my 20s. And now it's all gone.
See, I never had long. I did have a mullet in the early 90s. I will admit that. But anytime I went for a haircut, all the women that cut my hair, they loved my hair because it's like thick red hair. They're like, I wish I had hair like this. I'm like, I wish I had hair like you because it's a pain in the ass. But yeah.
Nobody wished they had hair like me. Mine was, it would go quite frizzy when it was long. So, and then when I got to my early 30s, it all started to fall out.
Yeah. My last wife, Liz, laughed her butt off. I was getting ready for work the one day. I'm like, I have a gray hair. And she thought that was funny as sin because I was like in disbelief. But now my beard is, which you can, I don't know if you can see, I'm starting to grow it out. But my head's still red, but my beard's gray. Yeah, I was like, I have a gray hair. She thought that was hilarious.
I'm quite lucky in the sense that I've kept my hair color. I just haven't kept my hair.
Yeah.
No, I basically, I think there is actually one photo that exists the day I had my hair cut, and half of it is on the floor. The other half is still hanging down from my head.
Oh, that'd be funny.
As I'm sort of leaning forward. And you can tell exactly what genre I was into by the fact that I've got a large pair of ex-army boots on, skin tight ripped black jeans, and a Ministry t-shirt.
Yep.
Ministry of Sound.
No, not Ministry of Sound. No, Joker, not Ministry of Sound. Far from it.
That's funny.
Ministry were a very heavy industrial band.
Yeah. I had a friend who had a mullet. He would always wear. He failed out of the Marines, but he would always wear the Vietnam era black jungle boots, black pants, an ammo belt, i.e. a machine gun ammo belt for a belt, and a wife beater. I'm like, dude, you're an idiot. But everybody was so afraid of him, they wouldn't say anything to him. I apparently was the only one, because I was in my cups, that would say, you look stupid. But
Okay. I'm just going to show you the t-shirt I was wearing. It was the white version of this. Let me see if I can. No.
And then black pants and jungle boots.
Yep. It was the white version of that I was wearing. One of my other favourite T-shirts was. Let me see if I can get another window open.
Well, in your defense and in mine and everybody else's, damn near all of us went through one of those stages where you dressed like an idiot but thought you were cool.
Yeah. This was my other favourite T-shirt from the time. This one. I just open this up. Oh, bloody thing! That, can you see it? Oh, it's not getting bigger.
The retro Pepsi-Cola.
PWEI, sample it, loop it, fuck it, and eat it. That was my other T-shirt I had. 1,000 Canadian dollars. What?
What?
Mine fell to bits.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, mine was the black one. That black one there. Yeah. That was my other favourite T-shirt from the day, along with my Nirvana Sliver T-shirt.
Can you grab the cat treats?
Are you serious?
You can spoil them if you want them. You can do
Indeed, Mercurius knew it. Jesus built my hot rod. Ding-a-ding-dang, you dang-along-ling-long. Right, anyway, we're going with the barbarian. Dang, dang, a dang, dang, ding, dong, ding, a ding, a dang, a dong. It's just, the whole album's just bonkers. Although you were slightly uneasy in each other's company, knowing there can only be one winner in the Trial of Champions, you are both content to share in the benefits of a temporary alliance. You begin to tell each other of your exploits so far, of the monsters and traps encountered, and the dangers overcome. Walking along, you soon come to the edge of a wide pit. It's too deep and dark to see the bottom. The barbarian offers to lower you to the bottom with his rope, saying he has a torch which he can light for you to use. What do you do? Do we accept his offer? Do we offer to lower him down if he is so eager to investigate the pit? Or do we suggest we both jump over the pit instead?
Push him.
I'll lower him down.
There's no option to push him, no.
Lower him.
You both say lower him. Andy says jump. Wing a ding dang, my dang along ling long. Yes. Best Ministry song. I like Burning Inside.
That's why you like spicy food.
Yeah. I like the version on the in case you didn't feel like showing up video. Pretty sure they play it with 2 drummers, which is quite impressive. Or was it on Sphinx Tour they had 2 drummers? I can't remember. Yes. Ministry called their tour Sphinx Tour. Right. Oh, Halakar's off. See you.
Hey.
Goodbye, goodbye, farewell. Safe journey home. Right, we've only got 5 votes so far. 3 for lowering him down, and 2 for jumping. Any more votes? No one wants to let him lower us down.
I don't trust them.
I was listening at work today. I was listening to the Cults album "Love," which is good. Oh, sorry, the Sphincter, yes. I think it's really cool to have 2 drummers that's playing the same beat but slightly off each other's time, so you get this sort of double effect. I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. Cheers, Brian. They tried to carry those drums around. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Any more votes? Any more votes, chaps? I want to put some Ministry on now. But unfortunately, running the stream through Firefox, which doesn't stream music well through StreamYard. If I was in Google Chrome, it would do it fine. Because it doesn't matter, because whether I play it something that's, because I'm not monetizing the stream, it really doesn't matter. They can't claim any money.
Unless somebody decides to claim me for copyrights, I suppose.
Yeah. There is fair use though.
Well, no, because Bear plays music all the time on his.
Yeah, it's music he's made. He makes songs through AI.
Oh, okay.
And tweaks them all in there so that he can play the music.
Oh, okay.
That's what gets you around the issues.
Well, I'll play them. It's not like they can get any money out of me. Guns, maybe. Ammo, yes. But
burnt grass. They can get burnt grass out of you, Dan.
Yeah, they could do that. That'd be fine. They could clean that up so I can replant it.
Next time I hear of forest fires in America, you know who I'm going to think's to blame. Has Daniel been burning his rubbish again?
Just cardboard and old wooden furniture. It wasn't rubbish.
Burn, baby, burn.
Cardboard and old wooden furniture is, you'd only throw it out anyway, though, wouldn't you?
Well, we can't throw it out. Well, the cardboard you can, but the wooden furniture you'd have to break it up so it fits in a bag. But you're only allowed 2 bags per house per week, or else you have to take it up to the borough building and then pay them like $50 to throw it away. So a lot of people just have
what a
like a burn pit. I mean, we have a small, nice fire pit, but then we also have a burn pit for burning, like when we work on the house or when we're getting rid of old furniture that I don't want to have to pay to throw out. So yeah.
All this talk about your arson habits, we've lost half the viewers on the stream, Dan.
We didn't have many in the first place.
We did get up to we did
So
we did get
we lost one person.
no we were up to 10. We were up to 10. They're all bugging
Well,
off.
in my defense, you brought it up.
I did, yes, I did. It's my fault. It's my
Elon Musk, he stopped talking. You can come back now.
All right. Anywho, we're offering to lower him down. 184. The barbarian, who tells you he's called Throm, ties the rope around his waist, giving you the free end. As he lights the torch, you see a look of distrust in his eyes. Slowly, he climbs over the edge of the pit while you brace yourself and take the strain of the rope. As you lower him little by little, you see the smooth sides of the pit illuminated by Throm's torch. He finally reaches the bottom and calls up to you, saying there's another tunnel running north. He tells you to secure the rope around a rock protruding from the edge of the pit and lower yourself to the bottom. Do we stay with the barbarian and head north along the lower tunnel, or do we abandon him by jumping the pit and going and continuing by ourselves?
Oh,
Nah, I don't want to be a douche. Go with the barbarian.
Stay with the barbarian or leave?
well, I suppose you make a good shield.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hiya, Jeb.
I already.
Stay with him.
Come on. Come on. You gotta help me help you.
Speaking of that two drummers thing, there's a really good live performance by The Beat of Mirror in the Bathroom, where they've got two drummers, and they actually swap drum kits halfway during the song,
Wow,
and managed to do it seamlessly.
That's cool.
And they're different types of drum kits they've got.
Yeah, that's just what I'm saying. That's really cool because it's a totally different setup.
Yeah. It's really, really good. Really, really good. If any of you don't know The Beat, they were a British ska band in the late 70s, early 80s. And a lot of fun. Really good live.
One thing I like to go with dual artists with Judas Priest, but those two guys started to really not like each other.
You get that with a lot of bands, don't you? Look at Pink Floyd with Gilmour and what's his face? The bassist.
I used to be a really big Priest fan, but yeah, they really did not like each other. But they did really good, but they did not like each other.
Oasis, the Gallagher brothers hated each other.
Let's wait to see if they actually make this year's tour.
Yeah.
They've got time to fall out again.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of bands have had those sort of fallings out. I'm not a big Oasis fan. I think they've done the occasional decent track. Hello, Aunt.
Yeah, like 3.
Yeah, they're very samey. But Hindu Times is a good track. The title track for What's the Story? Look, Morning Glory is a good track as well.
But, Morning Glory, Wonderwall, and whatever else the other one was.
I don't know. Wonderwall grossly overplayed. Very
Oh,
boring.
don't get me wrong, it's overly played, but
No, Iman. Not this week. Not yet. So, not many people have voted. But it doesn't matter. All those votes are for staying with the barbarian. So 3-2-3. After tying the rope around the rock, you lower yourself slowly to the bottom of the pit. Throm retrieves his rope by shaking it off the rock, and you set off together down the new tunnel. I don't like Wonderwall. No, sorry, Ian. It's probably my least favourite track of theirs that I've heard.
I'll back you up, John. I just don't like that style of music.
Fair enough. We all have different musical tastes. That's the thing.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
just-
what helped Oasis is the fact that it was around the same time as the Spice Girls. So it was better music at that time.
Yes. Yes. They were the alternative to the horrendous cheese that was coming out.
To me, the lead singer sounds kind of whiny. I don't like his voice. And it's just, I don't know. Anytime he comes on Cirrus, we switch the channel.
Oh, I couldn't stand the Spice Girls. Couldn't stand them. Oh, they
I watched
were everywhere. They were everywhere.
I watched every Spice Girls video I could for all the wrong reasons. Just saying.
Scary Spice, Slut Spices, Sporty Spice,
I don't care.
and Baby Spice.
They weren't in it for the music.
Well, Victoria certainly wasn't.
No.
Miss I will mime everything.
Yeah. Purely in the band for her looks.
Yeah, talking about miming, the best thing is, best episode I ever found of Never Mind the Buzzcocks is when Faye from Steps was on, and they had that round of guess the tune, and she couldn't get it, and Mark Lamar said, "You should do it. It's your fucking song."
Hello, Daryl.
That's funny.
On a stone ledge in the tunnel, on tunnel wall, you see two dusty leather-bound books. Throm grunts his contempt for the written word, urging you to leave the books and hurry on. What shall we do? Do we continue north along the tunnel? Do we open the red book, or do we open the black book?
I see a red door and I want to paint it black. So I'm going black.
I feel sad there's no blue book. That's the dirtiest book.
Yeah, well, which one do you want to go for? Red or black or none of them?
Red.
The scoring says red.
Damn it, Joker, you're supposed to help me out.
I'll do the first half of the song. You do the second half.
I mean, I generally preferred music a little darker and heavier than Oasis. I like sort of quite hard edge sort of stuff, but I do like a lot of early 80s electronic, bit of ska.
You and my wife would like the same kind of music. She likes scrap, then like that's too heavy for me. Which, if you look at my wife, you would never think that. But she likes the heavy crap. I mean, heavy. I'm like, okay, I'll listen to a couple on the way to work, but after a while, we gotta like, yeah. I'll have to have you talk to Deb some night.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
I like quite a lot of punk. A lot of sort of post-punk, new wave sort of era stuff as well. I've never really been into dance music, but I appreciate some of the heavier dance stuff, or the stuff where the band will play it live, actually properly, rather than just play a tape or something, where they've actually got proper bass and drums and guitars and actually mimic the dancier sound, but with proper instruments, so it's got more of an edge to it.
What did I do with that shirt?
Industrial music. I don't like the really, really grindy industrial, but I like quite a lot of industrial that I've heard. Any more votes? We only had 3 votes. No one's bothering to vote. No books and go north, red book or black book. Make your choice. My 2 panelists have chosen, and no Sorin has chosen, and everybody else has completely ignored me. Yeah, missed the question. We are waffling.
What did I do? I need you to move.
Not it's this. This is a dusty leather bound book.
That's what I'm dealing with.
Hello, Potat.
Yeah.
Small Piglet goes for red book. Okay, I've managed to get a vote out of somebody.
Hey!
I can have Kelsey join, but she's here today, so she can actually make a vote. Kelsey,
Yay, Kelsey!
Kels. Okay, what are the options again?
Read the red book, read the black book, or ignore the books.
She agrees with me, black one.
Black one. Okay.
She's kind of pissy today.
Jeb said, "Oh, we now have a tie. We have 3 for red, 3 for black. Nobody wanting to ignore them. It's annoying when bosses do that, isn't it, Jeb? Mine used to leave me alone on a Saturday afternoon, and I was able to go into to play some OSE from work. But he has a habit now of turning up at our shop a lot more often because he's using the back room of the shop to store tons of his stuff. So he just keeps turning up. It's like it's just not worth me logging in for 5 minutes. Plus, the shop is getting busier. So I don't have like 2-hour periods in mid-afternoon when nobody comes into the shop anymore.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, the shop's taking more money, keeping me busier, but I can't play my OSE.
Yeah.
Iman says red book without 4-4. It's all tied. 4-4, and nobody says ignoring the book. Am I going to have to roll dice?
I think you are. Yeah.
Okay. Right. I'm going to use a black one, and I'm going to use a red one.
Ooh.
Whichever one rolls higher is the one we will open. Okay. Iman's changed his mind. Black book then. Black book. Right. Fine. I'm going to roll dice for the first time on the stream. But you will do that. The book's pages are sealed together, but a small hole has been cut out in the middle of them, just large enough to hold a small corked bottle containing a clear liquid. You show it to Throm, who holds up his hand, indicating he doesn't want you to come anywhere near it with him. Anywhere near him with it. His distrust of things unknown is strongly evident. What do? Drink the liquid, rub the liquid into our wounds, open the red book, or leave everything behind.
Oh.
So we have drink, rub, red, or nothing. Pages stuck together, yeah. Red or leave.
I'm going to say Red Bull.
Okay, Joker, what are you saying?
Red Book.
Iman saying drink.
Oh, well, you would think I would say that.
Yeah, really would. Really, really would. Any more votes? Drink, rub it into our wounds, open the red book instead, or leave. Currently, open the red book instead is winning. Anybody doing anything nice for Easter?
OSC tomorrow, hopefully leveling one of my characters, whoever turns up.
I've got work tomorrow. And I've got
Then the
work
pub
Sunday.
quiz on Sunday, which is the highlight of my weekend.
I'm trying to figure out how to get out of going to my brother-in-law's.
Do you know what our stats are at the moment, Iman? We have 12 skill because we've just recovered our lost skill point. We have 16 out of 18 stamina. And we start on 11 luck, and I've used a potion of fortune to get us up to 12. So we rolled really good skill and luck for this character, but not so much stamina. But stamina has stayed okay because our skill's decent. Still got 9 provisions left. Yes,
Colin.
I need to write Sunday night's quiz. I haven't even thought about it yet. Rub it into wounds then. Okay. Okay, man says rub it into wounds. A man seems to think it's a healing lotion. But with 3 votes for red, that is winning. No sign of any more votes forthcoming unless somebody throws in a vote. We do have a chat full of lurkers tonight. A half-empty chat of lurkers. It's not the busiest stream so far. It doesn't matter though. I like to see my regular names in there. I appreciate you all. Leave. Someone's already rubbed one off in that book.
Was that my son?
Probably. There's a teenager been in this dungeon.
He's 14, so yeah.
Is he in earshot of you now?
No.
Otherwise, he'd have come over and twatted you.
Yeah, he probably would have. You would have heard him if he would have heard me say that. He would have said something.
Yes. Yes. Oh, we booked a holiday today. With my wife promised us all a holiday with her inheritance because the sale of her dad's house has gone through. And we're going to Italy.
Nice.
Awesome.
We're going to Rome, sightseeing for a week in July.
Anywhere but Rome.
That's really cool.
The place we're staying in, you can see the Colosseum from it.
Nice.
So we plan to spend a day in Naples visiting Pompeii. We plan to spend a day walking around looking around the Colosseum and the everything that's there. And we're going to spend 2 days just generally seeing the rest of Rome and drinking and eating nice food and just generally having some fun.
That's
Going on
really cool.
We're going on the Monday morning, come back on the Friday night. Really nice. We've got a self-catering apartment. It looks lovely. Absolutely beautiful. Flights booked, everything. So, with a narrow victory, Open the Red Book wins. Open the Red Book, 52. Yes, please, Iman. Yes. Self-catering means it's not a hotel. We're renting an apartment for the week. So
It's room service.
There's no room service. No, it's we basically rent the place to sleep and cook and just chill out. And we have to go out and buy our own food or go to restaurants.
Yeah, you buy your food and make it at your place. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, but that suits us better.
Yeah, exactly. Because you have dietary restrictions.
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly.
But it looks lovely. It is so spacious, and we've got like the balcony. From the balcony, you can look up this cobbled street, and it runs all the way to the Colosseum. You see the Colosseum at the end of it.
All right. Now I'm going to give you a challenge.
What's that?
Take photos of it and make an adventure around the Colosseum.
That sounds good. Yes, it is 2,000 years old. We'll be going to Pompeii as well. But we'll do a day trip to Naples on the train. And that was buried the best part of 2,000 years ago. Okay, as you open the book, it begins to disintegrate, and the pages turn to dust in your hands. You manage to keep a few fragments and read the handwritten script. The book appears to be about monsters, and from what you can make out, it contains a full description of a monster called the Blood Beast. It is a horrific, bloated creature with tough, spiny skin and facial blisters, which burst open to become mock eyes, evolved to hide the Blood Beast's only weak spot, its real eyes. Blood beasts usually dwell in pools of fetid slime which give off a poisonous gas. The gas is so strong that it can easily knock people unconscious. The blood beast, although too bulbous to haul itself out of its slime pool, has a long and vicious tongue which it wraps around its victims before it drags them into its pool. As the victim's flesh starts to decompose in the vile slime, the blood beast will feed from it. You tell Thom about the grotesque blood beast, but he merely shrugs his shoulders and tells you to get going. If you have not done so already, you may open the black book. Otherwise, you must continue north. Hello, Doc. Blood beast. There we go. I wonder if that might be a blood beast on the cover of the book. We all fell for Iman's trap. Yes. Got to continue north then. 369. 369. The goose drank wine. Monkey chewed tobacco on the streetcar line. The line broke. The monkey got choked till they all went to heaven. The little wolf book clap, clap. Clap, clap. Clap, clap. No option to go back to the black book. We've already opened it, so we can't go back to it. Don't matter. The tunnel turns sharply to the right, continuing east for as far as you can see. Thom stops and tells you to halt as well. He turns his head slowly from side to side, listening. I hear footsteps coming down the tunnel towards us, he whispers. Draw your sword. You both crouch down to hide in the shadows, and not a minute too soon. For a moment later, you see the silhouette of two armed figures approaching. From jumps up and dashes forward, screaming a loud battle cry. There are two cave trolls in front of you. From attacks the first one with his battle axe, and you run to his aid and attack the second cave troll. Here we go. Big fight time. Listen, this isn't an absolute gimme of a fight. We've got an advantage, but it's not a big one. I think we'll be black dice tonight. And they can be red. There we go. We've got skill 12. It's got skill 10. We have a 2-point advantage. 8, 9. So we do win that with our 2-point advantage. We've hurt it. 6, 4. We win that round. Yeah, come on. Come on. 6, 10. It's wounded us. Oh, no. Maybe I've picked the wrong dice. I've definitely picked the wrong dice. The dice are being horrible. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We're being battered. Oh, that's better. That's better. Oh. Yeah. It's got 3 stamina left. We've got 8 stamina left. Come on. Tide has turned. One more hit. One more hit. I said one more hit. That's better. We've beaten it, but I think it might be a wise idea to have some provisions right now to get us back up to 10 stamina, and we'll eat some more provisions soon as well. If you win to 288, yes. You look to the left and see Throm standing over the cave troll he has slain. Blood is pouring out of a deep cut of his shoulder, but it does not seem to worry him. You search the bodies of the cave trolls, but find nothing apart from a bone ring on a leather cord hanging around the neck of one of them. The ring is engraved with a symbol which Throm recognizes. He explains that it must have belonged to druids of the north, and that an ancient talisman such as this will increase your powers if your body is able to accept it. Throm will not touch it and advises you to leave it well alone. Do we put the ring on, or do we continue east?
Put the ring on.
Ring or east?
East.
Pay for part of your trip by having us send you our dice sets to bless them on that hallowed ground of the Colosseum. So rub your dice sets into the dust of the Colosseum, and thus the souls of all those slain gladiators and beasts and Christian martyrs and whoever else died in the Colosseum will, well, actually, it was mostly criminals that were put to death in the Colosseum, mostly, but that's forgotten about.
If nothing else, when you come back and we play and we die, you can at least say, "Are you not entertained?"
Right, you two, ring or east?
East.
Oh, you said east. Daniel said ring. We didn't use the potion in the end, Straw Piglet. Put it on after healing. Well, we've just healed, so I mean, I suppose we could have some more. Yeah, okay, go on. We'll have some more provisions. We want to stuff our faces. We're down to 7 provisions, up to 14 stamina. There we go. So we're 2 votes for ring, 2 votes for continuing east. Straw Piglet hasn't officially voted yet. Anybody else voting? Back up to 11 in chat. Daryl says ring. Hello, Dungeon Minister. Ring. Put a ring on it. Yeah, dreadful record.
I've done it 3 times. It can't hurt.
Yeah. To be honest, that Beyonce song is a perfect example of the type of music I dislike.
Deborah, I'll agree with you
Yep.
on that one.
Exactly.
I can't be doing with that sort of music at all.
Put a ring on it.
Modern R&B. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. None of it.
See, I'm fortunate. My daughter, who is 18, can't stand that stuff. She actually
Good.
listens to good stuff. So, yeah.
Good. Oh, I've just seen we've got a lurker in the background.
If you like it, then you put a ring on it. If you like it, then you put a ring on
Oh,
it.
you're killing me.
Have you stopped yet?
Oh, biatch. Don't talk about the queen bee like that, sir. Amazing. We love her.
No. Just no.
Hey, Bear.
Hey, what are you up to?
We're playing Deathtrap Dungeon.
What the hell's that?
Choose your own adventure book.
See? Father Aaron gets it. Oh. We all dance and be happy. Come on, man. How can you hate Beyonce?
Well,
No, I'm being totally facetious. Her music annoys
I
the
know.
living shit out of
don't
me.
get me wrong. I'll look at her all day long, but if you play her music, I'm going to bleed out my ears.
I really liked her in the Austin Powers movie. She was
I never
really
seen
good.
Mm.
Yeah.
She was really good in that Austin Powers movie. Anyway, back to your Deathtrap Dungeon. My apologies.
That's quite right. Right. We're putting a ring on it. Okay. Yes.
You're not putting
64.
nothing on me. Step away or I'm calling the police. And you're in the UK. I'm going to tell them you posted unkind tweets. You're in trouble now, buddy.
As soon as you put the ring on your finger, your whole body starts to shake. Roll 2 dice. If the roll is same as or less than your skill score, I will roll, but it's pretty pointless. Yeah, our skill's huge. So 10 to 115. Your body continues to vibrate intensely, and you feel as though you're about to pass out. But your strength is great, and you manage to withstand the tremendous shock to your system. Finally, you calm down and begin to feel the ring's beneficial powers working on you. Add 3 stamina points. Yes.
Nice.
Yes. You see Thwom looking at you anxiously, so you reassure him that you are fully recovered. He strides off east, and you follow him eagerly. Come back, Thwom, don't leave us. Impatient bleeder. The tunnel leads to a damp, high-ceilinged cavern with a rock-strewn floor. Long, dripping, teeth-like stalactites hang down threateningly, their constant dripping creating milky pools on the floor. The tunnel carries on through an archway carved in the shape of a demonic mouth. Do we search the chamber, or do we head straight for the archway?
Oh, hell no. I remember this shit from a couple months ago. No, I ain't going to do them now.
Search the chamber.
Yep.
Search.
Search for the chamber pod.
Now we got 3 votes for searching for the chamber. What does chat say? Over to you. What have you been up to, Bear?
I'm on a 5-day weekend, man. It's great.
Bastard.
Okay, so we get Friday. We get today out because it's Good Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I took Monday off as a vacation day, and I took yesterday off as a vacation day, so that way I could have a nice 5-day weekend.
Cool.
Yeah.
I have a 4-day weekend, but my boss thinks I only had a 3-day weekend.
My Easter weekend begins on Monday. I'm at work till then.
Yeah, sucks to be you.
Yes, yes.
I'll be working.
Yeah.
Yeah. I may
Anybody
work,
else?
Yeah, I may work Sunday. I'm debating. Trying to get out of going to the brother-in-law's for Easter dinner. So
Why not go for a free dinner? Aren't they good cooks?
John, no, you don't want to see the house. They let food sit out for 3 days and then just eat it. And it's a freaking pigsty. It's
Why would you set yourself in this place, sir? What is the reasoning?
as in
Why would you go do this?
that's why I don't want to go.
So don't
And
go.
my son doesn't want to go. My daughter's going to be busy because her boyfriend's coming home on leave from the military.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be me and my son. And I'm thinking, maybe I can just go to work for a little bit.
Yeah, tell them you're working instead, and then you and your son go to like Golden Corral and have less chance of getting food poisoning.
Exactly. You guys have no clue how bad that kitchen is. We went there for Christmas. I spent an hour cleaning the kitchen and taking out garbage, sweeping the floor, wiping down
What's your brother-in-law's email address? I'm not going to just email him and let him know to watch this stream because we're talking about him.
Oh, he already knows. But yeah, I'm like, I mean, he and I get along, but they're not good housekeepers.
It would be like a bolt of lightning.
Like literally,
if
they make an Easter ham on Tuesday, it will still be sitting out on the stove.
Not even in the fridge.
No, it'll still be on the stove. Enough said.
No,
I'm not joking, guys. We deal with this all the time when we go down there. And my kids will go down there like, I'm not eating. So, yeah. So I might go to work.
Nanny Lane, who's Joe? What relation does Joe have to this stream?
Joe. Hey, Joe. Where you going with that gun in your hand?
Fair, since we're way off topic anyhow. I love the AI that you've been posting for the game.
The images?
They're spot on.
Have we been botted? Have we been botted by Nanny Lane? Nanny Lane, if you say something other than Joe with your next message, then we'll accept you're not.
Nanny Lane is in the chat and typing Joe a lot.
We started singing.
Really, I'm in a good fucking mood tonight.
We were singing the Rolling Stones earlier.
Dude, I gotta tell you, Daniel, I have never been this excited for a D&D campaign.
Although that one guy got such good stats, it's amazing.
Don't fuck it up.
Well, you know I'm gonna.
I know you're gonna, but don't.
But no, I'm actually in the process. I have to make up a character for tomorrow, and then I got to rewrite the screener. But yeah.
Bye, Nanny Lane. Bye.
Hey, Nanny. Bye, Nanny.
Slaner's so average. That's what makes him so fun.
Well, you're going to make him a little more than average this time because I gave you the heroic array because you guys need the heroic array to survive. Don't be a bitch about it. Just take the fucking points.
Okay. I'll have to look him up.
And his primary weapon's a warhammer, right?
I'd have to find a sheet.
Yeah, primary weapon's a warhammer.
Or a mace. I can't remember.
It's a warhammer. Mace is not going to happen, dude. You're getting a warhammer. Take the warhammer. But because you're a dwarf survivor of the Maw, you have a mithril warhammer.
Ooh, shiny. Okay, so we're searching the chamber
versus Scourge.
Cool.
Squirt no likey mithril.
Awesome sauce.
You walk around the cavern but find nothing of interest. Thom calls out
Well,
behind you, saying,
time.
no. Oh, you got a Call of Cthulhu game. Excellent. Excellent. Go on then, Dungeon
Go ahead,
Master.
sir.
Go on. Have fun. Have fun.
Go on. Away and go with you. Go.
Thom calls out behind you, saying he has found a leather pouch under a pile of rocks. Opening the pouch, he laughs out loud as a tiny mouse runs through his fingers and scurries off into a crevice between two boulders. Suddenly you hear the sound of cracking rock above you and look up to see stalactites breaking off at the roof. Thom's booming laugh, which still echoes through the chamber, has made them vibrate and break off. You yell at Thom to run through the archway as the stalactites start to crash to the floor. Test your luck.
Doc Flamingo. Test our luck. Well, test it.
Yeah, we passed. Causes us to lose a point of luck, so less chance next time. But if you are lucky, turn to 118. Despite the stalactites crashing all around, you manage to dash through the archway without injury. Look around and see Thom thundering towards you, one arm held over his head for protection. He dashes into the tunnel and leans against a cold wall, panting heavily. He apologizes for starting the rockfall and offers you his hand to shake. You tell Thom that maybe he should use sign language in future, even for laughing. You both smile and head east once more.
This guy's our friend.
Yes.
Sounds like an asshole.
No, he looks just like
Sign
Conan.
language, you buddy.
The tunnel ends at a large oak door. Thom wastes no time in testing the handle and is somewhat surprised to find the door unlocked. He pushes it open and walks into a torch-lit chamber. Sitting alone on an ornate chair is a dwarf, who bids you to enter the chamber. As you do so, the oak door swings shut behind. Adventurers, you have done well to get this far, says the dwarf. In a deep voice. Okay, I'll do it again. Adventurers, you have done well to get this far, says the dwarf in a deep voice. However, you both know there can only be one winner in the Trial of Champions. As Trial Master, it is my duty to balance a combat, to let only the most able continue. Therefore, I must devise a test of wits and strength to eliminate one of you. Please do not attempt to dispose of me. It will be utterly pointless, for as you can see, there is no obvious way out of this chamber, and only I know where the hidden exit lies. Now, if you'd care to decide between you who will go first, I shall make the necessary preparations. Look at Thom, suddenly angry that your effective partnership might come to an end. He leans over and whispers in your ear that you should try to kill the dwarf and worry about the exit later. Do we join Thom in attacking the dwarf, or do we rather try to persuade Thom to go through with the test? Attack or persuade?
As much as I want to attack, I'm going to say persuade.
What does the bear say?
What? Attack, fuck.
Attack. Okay.
Fuck these assholes.
See, that's how I normally roll, and you know that.
Yes.
You say that like I should give a shit.
Yeah, I know you don't, and neither do I. So we're on the same page, and that's why I like you.
There we go.
Attack is the wrong answer, but attack. Yeah, so at the moment we've got 3 votes to attack the dwarf, 2 votes to try and persuade Thom not to attack the dwarf. Use your words. Jeb.
My words are fist and sword. Tooth and nail. Queen and country!
Yes. England and St. George.
England and St. George!
Oh, that's good.
I would just gonna sit, I'm just going to sit here now and chill, I think, and just wait for chat to make up their minds. There are 14 people in chat. We have an option here of attacking a dwarf or trying to persuade our barbarian friend not to attack the dwarf. I know what the sensible answer here is, but as I am Baron Succumvit's minion for the purpose of this stream, I'm not helping you.
Now, whose fault is that?
Mine.
Yours.
Yes. Does anybody wish to vote? Doesn't look like it, does it? Looks like we've just got lots of lurkers just lurking, just
the lurkers. It's a real shame they're all just lurking like that.
Yes. Yes. No, Straw Piglets, you're not allowed to vote again. You can change your vote and break the deadlock if you wish. But hello, Palmetto. Palmetto's going for attack. We have a lurker waking up. Oh, we have a donation from Mercurius, and the donation blocks out Bear's visage.
Yay!
Normally it's me.
It is actually, yeah. I think we need to do that. There we go.
Vastly superior.
Okay, what's the stupidest thing possible? I think that's attack. That's what you voted for, Doc Flamingo.
Master Blaster got the membership, by the way.
Did he? Okay. He hasn't been on the stream for a while.
That's funny.
Oh, everyone's going for attack now. Okay. Violence is. I don't think violence is the answer this time, but hey ho. Right, I've given you enough time to Letholdus, in the name of Cain, attack. Okay, right, okay. Ay. I'm just writing the number we were at down there in case we die here. 179. We've already died 3 times in this book.
Sounds like
As you rush towards the dwarf, he pulls 2 hand darts from his belt and throws them at you and from, hitting both of you in the leg. You are both instantly paralyzed by the poison on the tip of the dart. Lose 2 stamina points. You knew it was coming. As though glued to the floor, you can only watch as the dwarf retrieves his dart from your thigh. He asks whether you're willing to enter his contest now. You strain to nod your head. Slowly, the effects of the poison wear off and mobility returns. The dwarf beckons you to follow him, telling Throm to await his return. He opens a secret door in the chamber wall, and you follow him into a small circular room. He closes the door behind you and hands you 2 bone dice, telling you to throw them on the floor. You roll a 6 and a 2, a total of 8. The dwarf asks you to roll again, but this time you must predict the total. Will it be the same, higher, or lower than 8? Okay. Same, higher, or lower. Make your prediction. Palmetto says lower.
Higher.
Yep says lower.
Yeah.
Daniel, high.
Hi.
You're going to go high.
Hi,
What do you
Joker. Hello.
What do you say, Joker?
Hi.
You reckon higher?
Yes, hello, Joker. We know you're here. Hello. Yes, hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
That's
We have
funny.
5 votes for lower in chat. The Tholder says same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So 5 for lower, 3 for higher, 1 for same. Any more votes coming in? Any more votes? Everyone seems to have woken up and be voting now. Lower. Lower. Any more votes? Nope. No more votes. So we're going to go for lower. Right, okay. If you wish to guess, it would total be less than 8. Turn to 191. Okay. Roll 2 dice. $121. We've rolled higher. The dwarf looks at the dice. Not very good at playing the odds, are you? He sneers. I regret you must suffer a penalty before you can continue. From out of his pocket, he produces 2 pills. One is stamped with letter S, the other is stamped with letter L. Which do we swallow, S or L?
L.
I'm trying to think of popular songs, but
Which do we swallow, S or L? L.
L.
L. Just vote S or L. Is that stamina or is that skill?
That's what I'm wondering.
The L's are leading at the moment. S or L? L isn't looks. No, L is down. L for lol, yeah. Loser. I think the L's have got it somehow. So we'll go with L. 354. The pill makes you feel as though the whole world is against you. Lose 2 luck points. That's a bit shit. Dwarf tells you to now go on to the second stage of the test. He reaches for a wicker basket, which he informs you contains a snake. He tips up the basket, and the snake drops out to the floor. It is a cobra, and it rears up in the air ready to strike. The dwarf tells you that he wishes to test your reactions. You must grasp the cobra bare-handed below its head, avoiding its deadly fangs. You crouch down on the floor, tensing yourself for the moment at which to seize it. Roll 2 dice.
I'm calling bullshit on this.
The total is less than our skill, so that is fine. Turn to 55. With lightning speed, you thrust your hand out and grip the cobra just below its open mouth. You lift it up and, arm outstretched, dangle it in front of the dwarf. He doesn't flinch, but says in his calm, expressionless way, "Please put the cobra back in the basket and prepare for the final part of the test. Follow me." You do what he says and follow him back into the chamber where Throm is pacing up and down, obviously ill at ease. You wave to him while the dwarf opens a second secret door and tells you to walk on through and wait for him. Again, you comply. You find yourself in another small circular room. Well, this one resembles a small arena. The floor is covered with sand and a small balcony runs around the arena wall. Opposite the secret door by which you entered is an ominous-looking wooden door. Suddenly you hear a shout. You look up to see the smiling dwarf standing on the balcony. He throws down 2 pieces of paper. On one, the word "No crop is." The words "No crop is" are written. The other says "Ruin moat." In his ever calm voice, he says, "If you rearrange the letters of the words, you will find the names of 2 creatures. You may choose which one to fight in my arena of death. If you can identify the creature by rearranging the letters no crop is, let me know. Or you could try and rearrange ruin moat. Up to you. This is a picture of the dwarf, by the way. I didn't show you the artwork. There's the artwork. That is the dwarf. So you've got an anagram to work out. No crop is, or ruin moat. Sure, Piglet has got ruin moat. Okay, so which one do we go for? Minotaur or Scorpion?
Minotaur.
I do need to teach you how to say Minotaur, Dan.
It's Minotaur.
Is the island Minos or Minos?
I know it's Minos.
No, it's not. It's Minos.
Minos, yes.
Minos.
I know.
It's Minos.
Greeks say Minos. English say Minos.
And I'm an ignorant heck from central Pennsylvania, so I say Minnow.
Yeah, you're closer. Minotaur is closer than Minotaur.
Okay. You accept that? We'll go
I think
I will
isn't the,
fight
correct,
on the fucking hill.
isn't the correct Greek one Minotaur with a long E?
It would be me. Yeah, it would be that.
Well, as it's from the island of Minos, it would be Minotaur.
Yeah.
Minotaur. You wouldn't put so much emphasis on that E sound. You would hit it.
I like how
wrong.
you roll your R.
It's not
You
a
do
short
that.
I though.
No, and I'm fair. I'm not being a smart ass. I think that's the actual pronunciation.
I get it from having spoken French, right? Learning French as a child, I learned how to roll my R's.
I'm not being a smart ass.
No,
but
I know
think
you're not, dude. I thought you'd be a smart ass. I'd make fun of you or something. I don't know.
Right.
I'm a hillbilly, is according to some.
Sir, you are a Hill William. Be polite.
Bear, do you want to fight a Minotaur or a Scorpion?
I'd like to fight a Minotaur, if possible.
Yeah, I don't want to get poisoned.
1, 2 Scorpion votes. Another Minotaur vote. Scorpion. Scorpion or Minotaur?
Boy, these are the problems you want to have, huh?
Right. 4-4 at the moment. Did it beat the shit out of you, Letholdus? While you were dancing with your blade.
You were being a big.
Oh, what's
Queer.
that song? What's the song? Who's the group from Sweden that had the female?
ABBA, Dancing Queen.
Exactly.
I
Thank you.
hate that. It's one of the worst songs ever written.
My ex,
See
my
that
first,
girl.
my
Watch
first
that
wife.
scene. Dig it, the dancing queen.
Oh, Bear, shut up, please. I'm
No,
sorry.
I am here to fucking make him cringe tonight.
My first wife loved that group, and I had to listen to them constantly.
All right, stop.
Anyhow,
Chiquita and Fernando are amazing songs.
Fernando, I heard like every freaking
Okay,
day.
listen, we have a band in Canada that's no longer together because the lead singer died of cancer, Tragically Hip. They're like the Canadian band. Everybody loves them, and their music's great, but I had a roommate who played it fucking relentlessly, so I can't stand the Tragically Hip. You understand?
Heart of Glass was by Blondie, Daryl.
Oh, that's the other one she liked.
That's a good
It
song.
was
Yes.
what Blondie and ABBA constantly. I'm
I like Blondie. Blondie, fine.
No, don't get me wrong. I like a couple of their songs. They're really hot. They're upbeat, but when you have to listen to it every day. But then again, she had to listen to Led Zeppelin every day, so I can, yeah. It was probably payback.
What horror! Both of you inflicting good music on each other every day. Oh my god!
Exactly.
My wife likes Whitney Houston.
Oh my God. No, I would stab my eardrums out. No. Hell no. No.
I like Whitney Houston. She's fine.
You're a better man than I am, John.
Anyhow.
The Hip was the last great band name, though, Jeb.
But 4-4. 4-4 between Bullheaded Monster and Sting-arsed Monster. Anybody else want to vote? Anybody else? Anybody who's not voted?
Wait, hold on. I got a vote coming in.
Again?
Yep.
What?
Do you want big horns or a stingy ass?
Stinky ass, obviously.
Stingy.
Stingy?
Stinky.
What does that even mean? Like stinging?
You got
A minotaur or a scorpion?
a minotaur or scorpion. She says scorpion. I hate you.
I hate me too. It's
Go
okay.
back to bed.
Yeah, leave me alone, please.
Just as she said that, Brian has confused matters by voting for big horns.
Oh my God.
So we're level again. We're level again.
I
Next
don't have
vote,
any other votes because Connor's out on his bicycle.
and Joker's AFK. So
This is so funny.
do I roll it? Okay, I roll.
I said Scorpion.
Oh, okay. I did say next vote has it.
I didn't realise I was muted.
Yeah, you were muted, Joker. You've been muted for ages. I thought you'd bug it off.
That might have been a good thing, though.
No, it really isn't. It's a really bad choice, Scorpion. But hey ho. Right. You call out to the dwarf, telling him to send in the scorpion because you're ready to fight. Slowly, the wooden door rises and a huge, grotesque black scorpion squeezes underneath it and enters the room. You draw your sword in readiness and prepare to fight the sinister creature with its huge pincers and deadly sting. Artwork.
Yeah.
It's Giant Scorpion, all right.
Okay. The scorpion will attack you with both pincers. It gets 2 attacks on us. We only have to beat the first pincer to wound it, but both of its pincers have a chance to wound us. If it rolls double 6, it stings us with the tail. Okay?
Right.
On any of its attacks. So we're going to stick with the blue dice. No, actually, let's have a look. See what we've got. Let's see what we got.
What dice roller is this?
Albert Rodeo.
Oh, nice.
We're going to stick with. We're going to go with that. We're going to stick with black dice for us, and that's one pincer, and that's the other pincer. Are you ready?
No.
We just have to beat the darker blue to wound it, but both of its pincers have a chance to wound us. Right. Okay. We get a total of 6. It gets a total of 7 and 8. But we've got a skill of 12. It has a skill of 10. So we've tied the second pincer and we've beaten the first one. It means we've wounded it. That's okay. Next one. 7, 6, 6. That's okay. We're doing all right. 8, 6, 2. I've picked the right dice this time. 986. Yeah, we're hammering it. We're absolutely hammering it. 698. Okay, I've cursed us. It has hurt us. Oh no! 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 If during any of the attack rounds the Scorpion's attack strength totals 22, turn to number 2. The Scorpion manages to hold you with its pincers long enough to flick its segmented tail forward over its head and sting you with its poisonous barb. The effect is fatal, and you slump to the ground in the arena of death, wondering whether Throm will win through. Silence. Silence. You had to go for the Scorpion, didn't you? You had to go for the Scorpion.
I said
We were doing well.
Yeah, but you picked the Scorpion, which is one of the hardest fights in the book.
Okay, I'm at this Albert Rodeo, and I can't figure out how to get the dice roller to work. I've added the extension.
Up at the you go to the website, Albert Radio website. Up at the top left, there's a little dice image.
No,
can you see my mouse pointer?
Yeah, I see that. I don't have that.
You haven't got that?
No.
Oh.
I've got a little Albert thing, overview, docs, blog, extensions, and pricing.
Oh, you have to create a free session somewhere.
Oh, I got to create a room. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Now I see it. Okay. Thank you.
It's a really good little dice roller. It's just killed us, but hey ho, that's the way it goes sometimes. Right. I'm not going to restart this book tonight. I've written down, we've now died 4 times. We will start from the same fight next time, but we will see if we can beat the Scorpion. But I've added 1 to our deaths, rather than go right to the very beginning and recommence. So,
how many times have you done this?
That's our 4th death. I've done this book about 3 times before. We failed every time and started back from the beginning. So we've died lots of times in past streams, but since I've been trying to get this one done over the last few weeks, we've died 4 times, which is yeah. There's no option to continue as Throm. We died. When we pick that up, we'll start from that one again. But whether we do it next week or not, I don't know. I haven't got a plan for next week yet.
Okay, so help me out here.
Right.
I have selected the die, the D20, from the sidebar. Now I get a bunch of different choices of colors. So I pick the color I like.
Yeah.
How the fuck do I roll it?
This one here. Oh no, you should get a little. Right, watch. Do you get a little roll? That. You don't get that?
No.
Have you got a floating dice in the middle of the screen?
Nope.
Oh, have you picked the dice you want to roll? You pick the color.
Yeah.
Right. So pick whichever one you want to roll.
Nothing happens, dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. Once you pick the color, you then have to go back down into the list of dice and select the die again. Jesus Christ. What fucking code monkey made this?
That's fucking funny right there, buddy. That I think code monkey.
And then you roll it and it goes bouncing. And look, a 7. Look at all these D20s. Wow.
John, have you read Lord of the Flies?
Yes.
Then to this I say, sucks to your Asmar.
I did read it 38 years ago, 39 years ago. Studied it for English at school. So I don't get that reference because it's been so long since I
One of
read
the
it.
kids has asthma and he's always bitching for his to get his inhaler back because
Asthma. Oh, yeah. Piggy. Asthma, yes.
And, like, and then when they tell him they basically say, "Such to your asthma." And they call it asthma. Cheers.
Yes. Poor Piggy gets killed, doesn't he?
Killed the pig, slit its throat, spill its blood.
Yes, we would have been better off with a Minotaur rodeo. Yes, you are right. You're right. Right. I have work tomorrow, so that is probably a good time for us to croak.
All right.
It's not been a very long stream. I was a little late starting off because Daniel was telling me about how he has enjoyed being an arsonist in his garden.
I was not an arsonist.
No, just a piss artist.
It was an accidental yard fire.
I'm only pulling your leg.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bear, you'll have to hear about that one.
No, I don't. I don't have to hear about that. No. Why? Why must I hear about this, sir?
It's all my fault because he got distracted from burning his rubbish in the garden because he wanted to see what time my stream was starting. And in the meantime,
then I turned around and I had a yard fire. It could have burnt
Touch
down.
your arsonist.
They could have burnt down half the county. My family's like, "Why are you hollering at us?" I'm like, "You need to shut the fuck up and listen to me and do what I tell you now."
So your family acts like a D&D party.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yes.
yeah, it got real bad real quick.
Well, it looks like the house didn't burn down. Everybody's okay.
Yeah. And everybody listened once they figured out Dad's pretty upset and we got to listen. The bad thing is, 3 minutes before that, I was like, I should have brought out a hose just in case.
No, but you're American. Come on.
Guess what I didn't do?
Watch this. That's your motto.
No, I didn't do that.
I mean, I should do this safely, but what could go wrong? I'm no pussy. Oh, God, my house is on fire.
Yeah. At least I have a small pond in the backyard, so I'm out there with a bucket throwing water on a fire that I'm hoping doesn't go up onto the hill, which is all hemlocks and pines and dry brush that would burn half the county. So, yeah.
and all my fault for posting my stream.
And that's what it was. And
Daniel,
I
Daniel.
shit you not. I turned around to look at YouTube and see if John was going to have a game tonight. And then I turned back around and I'm like, oh my God.
Okay, Daniel, I'm going to ask you this question once. Where the fuck were you when Smokey told you that only you can prevent forest fires? You, Daniel, only you can prevent forest fires.
I don't know.
What's Smokey the Bear in England? Hootie the Owl or some shit?
Okay, Bear, in my defense,
We don't have forest fires in England.
You have a fire
it
safety
rains
character.
too much
but
in
not a
England
bear.
for
What
them
is
to
it?
have a fire.
Oh, was that the fire at Nelly the elephant?
I don't know.
Yeah, John
Bear-
doesn't care. He likes to start fires. He's a fucking pyromaniac.
Bear, in my defense, I had a medically induced nap done this morning, so I may have been still under the influence of what they used to nap me out.
So you were on medically sedatives and you decided, you know what? Now's a good time to light some shit on fire.
Yeah,
American.
that's why I'm drinking whiskey too.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Hold my beer. I'm about to burn some shit down. Woo! America! Love it or leave it.
He's gonna bag on me for this forever.
The only way you could have been more American is if you were eating chicken wings and firing off 6-shooters at the same time.
I did have a gun on me.
With a big V8 revving in the garage.
No, I wanted to buy a V8, but the wife opted for the inline six.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I've got a simple 4-liter turbo. Sorry,
I used-
1.7 liter turbo diesel.
I used to
Four-cylinder.
have a kick-ass. It was a 5.0 Mustang, Ram air system, high flow exhaust, and a really hot ignition system. It would do $185, no problem. So yeah, I would have.
Never had a car that fast. Never had a car that fast. This is what I have.
I never got a speeding ticket in that. All my speeding tickets were in my Dodge Omni or in my Plymouth Sundance, which are inline fours that are 1.6, 1.8 liter. They're garbage disposable cars. That's what I got all my speeding tickets in. Now I would do $180 in my Mustang, but I never got pulled over.
My Maserati does 185.
Exactly.
That's what I've got.
I always
What the fuck
got
is that?
nailed
Hyundai.
I always got nailed in my garbage car. I'm like, really?
Yeah. That's I've got it in blue. Oh yeah, it's pretty much my one.
Where do you put your balls when you ride in your lady car?
Hey,
My lady car?
No, Jesus dang it. Pay attention, you drunk.
what's lady about this car? What's lady about this car?
You're driving a Hyundai. Men
Yeah.
don't drive Hyundai.
They do drive
Neutered
I-40.
males drive Hyundai.
They do drive I-40 Tourers. They're big,
yeah,
comfortable cars.
sure. Tell yourself whatever fucking lies you need to tell yourself to restore your masculinity for driving.
It's got a it's got a nice big sensible boot.
I'm sure it does.
135 brake horsepower.
Ooh.
Dude, my bicycle makes more than that. And that's with my drunk ass going down to the bar. $135 is nothing.
It's all right.
Honestly, John, it's not. But okay,
And look, it's got the steering wheel on the correct side as well.
I understand we come from two extremely different cultures when it comes to vehicles.
Yeah.
You guys go for small and light, whereas in America, it's big and torque and everything else. So yeah, I understand that.
That's the color I've got mine in. That silvery blue.
That's nice.
I had a Jeep Grand Cherokee with the 5.2, and I could leave 4 tire marks on dry pavement. That thing was amazing.
My car, it does about 45 miles to the gallon combined. It'll do about 60 miles to the gallon on a good run on the motorway and about 40 around town. So it's not too bad. Not too bad.
No, that's great. My Jeep would do 7 in town, and if I coaxed it, it would do 20 on the highway.
0 to 60 is about 10 seconds roughly, but it's slow from 0 to 30. Then the turbo kicks in and it pulls well from then.
That's cool. That's cool.
So 0 to 60 in 10 seconds?
About 10 seconds, yeah.
What a beast.
My daughter's car is quicker.
My buddy's Tesla is quicker.
Oh, Teslas are quick. That's the thing. Teslas are very quick.
Yep. My cats are faster than your car.
It's 3 in the morning, yeah, I'll give you that.
To 15 mile an hour, yes, but after that they top out and
My wife doesn't know how fast I've gotten our car to go. Because every once in a while, I'll get into a mood on the drive to work if she's not with me. And it's a fun road to drive. It's not too twisty, but it's twisty enough. And I'll get
My
in the
favorite
mood.
car I've owned. My favorite car I've owned was one of these.
What's that?
Peugeot.
Okay.
Good cars. Great motorcycles.
I tell you how much space that was like an absolute cavern inside. Huge, massive boot.
Mm.
Tons of
Next
space.
time we play, I'll find a picture of my Mustang and show it to you guys.
Cool.
I just don't feel like getting up and finding pictures of it right now. It'd be easier to show it to you on the camera than try to download it or anything else.
What American cars I've seen where I live? The only American brand that really sells in our country is Ford, but their cars are redesigned for the European market.
Oh, so they work?
Yes.
Yeah.
Apart from that, nothing at all. Tesla.
Hound on road dead. 4 old rusty doors. Fix or repair daily. Ford. Have you driven a Ford lately? No, because it's in the driveway waiting for the repairs.
Yeah. We see a few Teslas, not many, but other big American brands just haven't cracked our market at all. Quite simply, they're not suitable for our market. Our petrol prices are expensive, so we go for fuel economy. Our roads are quite small, so we don't tend to go for big cars.
Iman's in the back.
Is he?
Yep.
Ah.
Thanks, Bear.
And we tend to go for reliability over any sort of status. Some people go for status.
So you guys like driving Asian cars, is what you mean.
Oh yeah, we get a lot of Japanese cars. Loads.
Is that because you share the fact that you're both island nations with a really, 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 really obsessive, compulsive obsession with your former imperial glory?
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly why. Yes.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it checks out, yeah.
That tracks. How was your game with Saxius?
No game, mate. We were just doing session 0 of character discussions and creation and stuff.
How'd that go?
We're doing the Vigilante campaign. Pretty good.
Straw, well, we don't call them Miatas over here. We call them MX5s. But yeah, they're quite popular.
As a MX5, yeah.
My stepbrother, my oldest brother, he bought him and his wife 2 of them. He had a T-top, she had a solid, and he could smoke. He had them built up a little bit, but he could smoke race bikes on the one highway because they handle so well.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a goofy picture. This is from 87. This is my BMW R65. I just got home. I took off some of the stuff, but this is me in 1987 with my new BMW motorcycle.
We can't see it because John's got his stupid screen set up that we can't see anything.
Oh, shut up. I can see it.
I'm glad you can.
Go on.
I see a bicycle. I don't know what I see there. Oh, it's a motorcycle. Look at that. Is that you, Daniel?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Big up, kid. Kids, don't drink.
1987 with my brand new BMW R65. I was so proud, looking like a dork. I was so cool.
What? 67?
87.
87. Oh, okay. I was gonna say you're not that old.
Yeah, that bike was awesome. I used to win money with that bike.
Actually, the best car I've ever owned is this. That's me.
Are you incapable of clicking on pictures to make them bigger? You just like this format to see how annoying you can be?
Who, me?
No, not
No.
you.
Daniel, for the love of Jesus and Mary, I promise whenever I'm taking a shot at you, I'll start with Daniel. I promise.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's me as well. Look, there's me. That's me driving.
Yeah, that's not you.
It is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it actually is. No. It actually is him there.
How possible?
It is me.
I've seen the video on YouTube, and it's him.
That's me as well.
Well, all I see is something that looks like people.
Yeah, I'm perched on the edge
so-
of a ravine. I'm in the car. That's my brother trying to weight the car down so it doesn't go down the ravine.
What the hell did you do?
That was after they turned around
Missed.
the corner and the car fell into this little ditch or ravine thing, and it needs to be pulled out by all the spectators.
Yeah, there's me again. There's me. And me.
Wait,
me again.
can you zoom in on the picture so we might be
No,
able
he
to see
can't
your
because he's
goddamn face?
incapable of ever making things easy to look at, dude.
No, I'm not logging into my Facebook. This is all on my Facebook, so I'm not logging into my Facebook.
There we are.
There we go. Is that
Oh,
any
right,
better?
okay.
Can you see it? That's
Can you
me.
not right-click, open image, and new tab?
I suppose I could.
Oh, it's still
There we are.
small. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Look at that. Nice little tail out pose. Yes. I wish I'd got some of these other cars.
Why is it in parallelogram format?
I'm just these have come from my Facebook profile. I'm guessing I've just done a picture
Why
search
is
for
it
me, Rally.
why is it in tall screen and not widescreen?
I don't know. It's actually because I've got it all on one screen. Everything on one screen at the moment. This is to the side of my main screen.
Oh, that's why you've minimized it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good for you. I'm glad you fucked up a car and nearly killed yourself.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
It's the only time.
Well, it's been a slice hanging out.
It's been marvelous. It's been marvelous. And I still need to go to bed, even though Iman's joined us.
Oh, whose fault is that, Iman?
So,
You've arrived just as you've arrived about 15 minutes after I said I was going to end the stream, Iman. But we've kept yapping.
Shit. You gotta wait 1 second, please.
Oh, go on, Dan.
I saw you were still live, and I thought, oh, I'll just pop in and say hi.
Yes. Well, hi.
Well, because normally you've been cutting your streams about half an hour shorter because of your work schedule and stuff.
Yeah. I've got work tomorrow as well. It's just these three have kept me yapping, and so's chat. Do I play any VR racing games? I don't play VR, but that's the steering wheel.
Can you get VR for that game?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Oh, that's one of your next level ups, isn't it?
No, I can't afford VR.
You know what?
Yeah, I do play racing
games.
games.
You're gonna live in there.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, you wouldn't ever see me again. I'd just be sat here going, brum, 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 brum. Yeah. But that was my midlife crisis when I did rally driving. I did it for 7 years and completely broke my bank account. I play iRacing, Daryl. I'm not very good at it yet. Have you found your picture yet?
Nah, I'll wait till next time.
Okay. Well, I'm going to bring the stream to a close. I do have work tomorrow, and work has been ramping up a lot lately. I've got a lot of projects on. We're building a new website for the business and stuff, and I've got to produce all sorts of stock lists so the images can be uploaded. I'm not doing anything to do with the website. I'm providing the lists of what we stock, what we will stock, how much it's all going to cost, and get everything costed and everything, so that the web people can get the right pictures and everything uploaded correctly for when it all goes live. So that's my task at the moment.
You're doing the sexiest job.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it.
Yeah. So I'm just counting loads of shit in the shop and just finding out what other flavors are available and doing research, pricing, and all that sort of stuff. It's just, it's yeah. I spent the last 2 or 3 days solidly doing that. So, right, but I've got to get off because I've got work in the morning and I've got work Sunday as well. So cheers, fellas. Cheers, fellas.
Bye.
Thank you, chat.
Good night.
Thank you, chat. Good night. Good night.